Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to go on a little investigation. We're looking for a secret saboteur that might be hiding in plain sight in your favorite stores, your apps, and yeah, even car dealerships. So, just imagine this for a second. Your company launches a brand new product. The press loves it, customers are buying it like crazy, and the sales numbers are just through the roof. It's a certified hit. But when you look at the company's total bottom line, nothing has changed. So where did all that success go? Well, it turns out the answer might be a little cannibalistic.
You heard that right. The answer might be a cannibal lurking right there inside your own product portfolio. And it's a phenomenon that can turn what looks like a successful launch into a huge strategic problem.
This is really the classic business mystery. The new product is selling like crazy, but the company isn't actually gaining any new ground. Instead of making the pie bigger, it's just stealing slices from its own family members. So, what do we actually call this suspect?
Well, the term for this phenomenon is product cannibalization. And trust me, once you know what to look for, you're going to start seeing it everywhere.
The official definition, and this goes all the way back to 1976, is beautifully simple. It's when your shiny new product gets its sales by eating the sales of your old established products. It's basically a zero-sum game happening inside your own company. And this can happen in a couple of main ways. Sometimes a company releases a fancy new premium product, and existing customers trade up, leaving the older, cheaper model behind. But other times, a company might release a new budget-friendly option, and customers trade down from the more expensive version just to save some money. Either way, the customers are just shifting around. The pie isn't getting any bigger. So why on earth does this happen? Is it just bad planning, or could it sometimes be part of a bigger plan? Well, the motives are pretty complex, and they come from forces both inside and outside the company. Internally, the biggest culprit is just launching very similar products. I mean, think of a new flavor of your favorite soda or that pro version of your phone. These line extensions are designed to grab market share, but often they just grab it from themselves. Price changes and special promotions can also trigger it, suddenly making one of your products look like a way better deal than another. And then there are the external factors. A competitor's big move might force you to launch a new product that, ends up competing with your own lineup. And of course, broader market trends, like an economic downturn, can cause customers to shift from your premium products to your budget options. That's that trading down effect we were just talking about. Okay, so to see how this plays out in the real world, researchers analyzed sales data from a beverage company. And this case study, it gives us a perfect data trail to follow.
So here's the setup. The company has two established products. Let's just call them A1 and A2. They're doing fine. Then, in week 88, they introduce A3, a very similar new product. Let's see what the data shows us.
Now, what's really interesting here is the before picture. Leading up to week 88, you can see products A1 and A2 have these really strong, stable sales. They're predictable, they're healthy. This is our baseline.
And whoa, this right here illustrates the moment of impact. You see that sharp drop right after week 88? That is the moment A3 hits the market. The sales of A1 and A2 just fall off a cliff. The success of the new product came directly at the expense of its siblings.
So the crucial point is that A3 wasn't a failure. It was a sales success. But the company's overall position didn't improve at all. All those development and marketing costs for A3 just ended up shuffling money from one pocket to another. This is a textbook case of unintentional cannibalization, because, as we'll see, sometimes this is actually done on purpose.
So, if this company could have seen this coming, how would they have done it? Well, the good news is the same research gives us some clues to predict where cannibalization is most likely to strike. Think of these as the telltale signs. So the biggest red flag is high similarity. If the new product looks, feels, and functions just like an existing one, you gotta watch out. The research also found that products of the same package size are super vulnerable. And just like in real life, a product is most likely to compete with its immediate neighbors, the ones closest in price and features. And get this, it doesn't just happen within one product line. It can happen across different product families under the very same brand umbrella.
The researchers really put it perfectly in this quote. The more a new product is like an old one, the more likely it is to eat its lunch. Commonality. That is the key predictor.
So what's the final verdict here? Is cannibalization always bad? Well, not necessarily. Sometimes it's actually a strategic choice. The key is to understand it, predict it, and treat it like a calculated risk.
You can think of a product launch as existing on a spectrum. In the absolute best-case scenario, your new product expands the market or steals customers from your competitors, growing your total share. In the worst case, it's just pure cannibalization. All of its sales come from your existing products and your market share flatlines. Most launches, honestly, fall somewhere in between.
And this is really the most important takeaway. The goal is not to stop innovating or to stop launching new products. It's about being smart. It's about asking, okay, if we launch this, who are we predicting will buy it? Our current customers or somebody new? It's really all about making a conscious choice.
So, the next time you're in the supermarket and you see that new and improved version of your favorite cereal right next to the original, you'll know exactly what to ask. Is this new product here to grow the brand's territory, or is it just another hungry cannibal ready to eat its own? And that's the big idea explained.